Hello. I'm back at my favorite place in the room. The airport. Yes, I'm being sarcastic. He can't detect. They should call it, the water port or something. Like, if we're under maritime law, shouldn't they label these things correctly? Just joking. I mean, I'm not joking about that we're falsely under maritime law. I'm joking about that they would actually label the thing a birthing station. So don't you do it. So in my last reiki session with Eden, must not hate other drivers. She asked me if I had any blocks regarding doing my thing, interacting with people, doing the stuff, the channel, whatever it is that I seem to be doing. Do I have any blocks? And I said, yeah. The only block is the ego, constriction, selfish thing, whatever that is, that comes in and wishes to be puppet master. So she asked me to visualize what that looked like, and I told her it was a little black cloud inside that you all know what ego is. It's ego. Gurdjieff posited that the ego is technology. And it could also tie in with the opening of the third eye. Could possibly tie in with dissolving of the ego. I'm not sure. These are just terms. Anyway, some of the methods of Reiki involve accessing animals, spirit, whoever, whatever. You can visualize anything. It's almost like if you were to pick an affirmation for the day that you want to carry with you. Say, I wish to practice patience today. And you just hold that one thought only. And if it gets replaced with other ones, then bring it back. And that one affirmation or thought will directly affect all of your interactions with people and everything. So it's a tool in Reiki to be able to visualize problems or sticking points or blocks or anything like that. So I told her it's this little black cloud. It's the ego self. It's the thing that wants to fulfill selfish desires, doesn't care about other people, it's fearful. It wishes to be in control. And it's not actually having any power ever, doesn't ever have any control, but it appears as if it does. It's part of the phantom reality. So, this was, what's today? Thursday? The Reiki session was on Monday. And before Yeah, before I did the session, I think that was when I made that fog video, that 30-second fog video. And I don't make fog videos very often. I've made like 5 of them directly, purposefully including fog. And also, I had a dream before this Reiki session, which I hadn't really placed any meaning on yet, and all I remember was that I was in this space and there were fog tornadoes. Well, I didn't identify them as fog tornadoes yet, but they were white tornadoes, and they weren't causing destruction. They were just there, and I was in there with them, and they weren't scary or anything. They were just quietly being fog tornadoes. So it tied in with the session because she asked me, what would you like to, or would you like this little black cloud to have any power over your life anymore? And I was like, no, not really. But you know, the ego is always going to speak a little bit. It's always going to want to, you know, sneakily have its life and whatnot. But for the most part, no, I'm not interested in having that thing dictating my life. And I know what that's like. The ego brings all of the destruction into your life. Many of you know what that is. If spirit is the master of the universe, ego is the master of destruction. And, you know, it's really good at it. So I said, no, I'm not interested in that. And she asked me what I would like to replace it with. So I said, well, black cloud, I'll replace it with a white cloud, or with, you know, with a light colored cloud. And I was like, oh, fog, you know, fog is quiet and peaceful. So let's replace it with, you know, Carl. So, and you know, Carl is almost like water. Fog is almost like water. It fills the space. It permeates everything. It's very quiet. It's not demanding. It's not selfish. You know, it's everything that the ego is not. So, as far as everyone that's listening to this is concerned, you can use this as well as a tool if, well, I shouldn't say if because it's not a matter of if, but when, you know, that scared, constricted, selfish little me thing comes in and wishes to tell you what to do, and you feel that inside, you can replace it with fog. You can replace it with Carl, and it will. It's an actual tool. It will actually help you. You just have to try it and believe that it will help. It's already helped me. You know, I deal with the same shit everybody else does. My selfish stuff comes in, and if you don't want to be as selfish and you want to interact better in the realm, then replace the little black cloud with quiet fog or fog tornadoes, like this one. Oh, and that also Eden gave that to me after the session. So there was like a bunch of synchronistic tie-ins to that concept. Yeah. Oh, time to work. All right, well, have fun with your fog tornadoes. Gotta go. Bye.